Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, you I came out that I push this road in truth and in sincerity. This is going to be a quick lesson. It's a little testimony that I have, concerning some Jake that I know from the world that I ran into in Aldi's, and I recognized him off the top, you know what I mean? He recognized me, so we started talking. We shook each other's hand, because I knew him in the world. We kind of like grew up together, We did our dirt in the street, and we went separate paths, I went my path, he went his way, and every so often I run into him. But then I heard that he had got locked up. And this was back in 2015. He had got locked up, so I haven't seen him. Then I ran into him in Aldi's. So I was kind of surprised to see him. So we was talking and everything, and he was telling me he looking for a job, he needed a job. So me being a supervisor in the company that I work for, I was like, all right, let me get your number, bro. I can help you get a job because I'm a supervisor at this particular company. And I do the hiring. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it, man. Let's come through, bro. And I guarantee you get hired, man. So he was happy. We exchanged numbers. He kept calling me, yo, you sure you can give me a job? I said, yo, bro, I got you, bro. I got you. So I told them they do the hiring on Tuesdays. No, slack it. On Wednesdays. And they do the hiring on Thursdays. And orientation is usually on Friday. So you got 2 days, but they hire. You know what I mean? Every week they do it. So he comes. I see him there. We act like we don't know each other because I don't want to make it seem like it's favoritism there. So to make a long story short, so I won't be seeing like I'm rambling. He gets hired, and then he tells me that he ran across me on a video where he was just checking out videos on YouTube. So he was like, what's that all about? So I was telling him what it's about and everything, what I'm into, who I'm saying, the apostles and elders of the group. So he was like, I can get some information. So I gave him some channels to watch. So now this dude asking me questions on the job and everything. As I'm telling him, hey, we can't keep this light. You know what I mean? Don't, be talking about it like that crazy because I don't want people to know what I'm into. He said, hell, well, man, you on YouTube, man. People can see you on YouTube. So, we laughed about it and everything. But I told him, let's not talk about this on the job. You know what I mean? Let's keep that separate. So, mind you, the dude just came home. The dude is like desperate. When we gonna get paid? So I'm telling him, you get paid, not this week, but next week. So he asked me to hold something. He said, you think I can hold something? So I asked him how much did he need. So he said, let's hold me, just give me through the week. So I gave him $50. He said, I got you when I get paid. So don't worry about it. When you got it, you give it to me. So he gets paid, he give my money back. But now, after a month, he got like 3 checks. Dude broke out, and he's back in the old neighborhood where I used to live at. So I'm driving through one day. Let's drive through to see if I see him, to ask him what's going on. Because he stopped answering my phone calls. You know what I mean? What's going on, man? You making me look bad, bro. You just quit after I done hired you. Even though they don't know I know him, I ain't recommend him, But damn, man, you just broke out like that after a month. Got your little check. So I see him on the strip. So I'm like, what happened, bro? Nah, man, that shit ain't enough, bro. I gotta get a come up. I just came home. You got bitches out here driving vehicles and everything, doing their thing. Everybody got cell phones and getting this and the thumb. I'm like, yo, bro, you still caught up in that mindset of trying to get rich, selling drugs? Selling drugs is likely to be a witch, man. What you talking about? So, yo, bro, let me tell you something, man. You claim you watch these videos, so you shouldn't be out here selling drugs. You should be trying to change your life around. But, hey, if you're part of the 2/3, then you're part of the 2/3, bro. You know what I mean? But you shouldn't be out here hustling, man. So you don't change your money He said, so now you flipped your money. Now you selling crack out here. Who sells crack in 2023 with all these surveillance cameras out here, man? You're going to wind up back in jail. You're going to wind up back in jail with all these cameras out here. Don't claim that somebody snitched on you, bro, because look at all these cameras out here, man. Just a little testimony, man. You can't do good for a Jake, man. Especially a 2/3 nigga, man. A grimy, low-life nigga. Now, like I said, like in the 90s, early 90s, I said, we used to hang out with each other, do our little dirt, hustle. But we were on our separate paths. I'm on this path that I'm on, being in this truth. And he just coming home from prison, looking for a job, get a job, getting paid nice money. He was getting paid $18.50 an hour. I mean, hey, it's better than having nothing. And he got them 3 checks, and he flipped it, and now he on the strip selling drugs. Either 2 things going to happen. He's going to be back in jail, or somebody going to put one in his head. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1. Do no evil, and selling drugs is evil. Selling drugs, you are likened unto a witch, and a witch, you cannot suffer a witch to live. A witch get put to death on spot. They get burnt with fire. Stoned to death. It says, do no evil, so shall no harm come to thee. You out there selling drugs, committing evil acts out there, that's an evil, wicked act, selling drugs. You selling crack to your own people. Hustling. With all these cameras out there, and all these young dudes filled with that demonic drill music, they living their life. You just coming home after what 6 years you said? What you should be doing is trying to get a job, and because you up in age. You shouldn't be out there hustling with them young bucks, man. But you out there hustling, and some kind of harm gonna come to you because you out there doing evil. The book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1. Do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee. Verse 2. Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. Let's read it again. I gotta read it slow so it can sink in these 2/3 ears. Depart. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 2. Depart from the unjust. I have no dinners with that dude no more. Once I saw him, I told him, yo, lose my number, bro. Don't call me, I'll call you. Lose my number, bro. You know what I mean? It's like that, bro. That's your bro, man. I put you onto a job. We chopping it up. When I see you on the job, if you just to quit like that, bro, and now I see you on the strip, hey, man, there's gonna be 2 things gonna happen to you, bro. You're gonna be back in the in the pit with them, either Clinton or Auburn or Kasaki or wherever they're gonna ship your ass, or somebody gonna wind up putting you down, man. Or now you wishing death for me. No, I'm not wishing death for you. I'm warning you, bro. You don't want to listen. The book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1. Do no evil, so shall no harm come to thee. Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. My son, sow not upon the furrows of unrighteousness, and thou shalt not reap them sevenfold. The furrows of unrighteousness is out there selling drugs, gang banging. Because when you sell drugs, man, and not to mention when I saw him, he had he was strapped. So you got certain people that's for the streets. There's no turning back. There's no rehabilitation in anybody of that think like that. He's for the streets. He's back on the streets. He was strapped. He had as if we was in the 90s. Late 80s, early 90s, 89, 90, 91. That's how he was out there. Nigga, don't you know they got surveillance cameras everywhere? Nowadays, you get caught. Back then, you get caught with a gun. You do 8 months, a year, and you back on the streets. Now you get caught with a gun. And you got a record now. You just came home. Hey, bro, you may get life, bro. You selling drugs. Hey, man, but that's his lot, man. He's a wicked 2/3 ass nigga. with no rehabilitation. You can't rehabilitate nobody like that. And I hate to say it, man, but then again, I don't. The only remedy for that dude is death, man. Taken out of his misery. It says, my son, sow not upon the furrows of unrighteousness, and thou shalt not reap them sevenfold. You hear that? Thou shalt not reap them sevenfold, man. Because you out there sowing wickedness, gang banging, adultery, and God knows what else he was doing. He had a black him out in his ear, you know. You know what I mean? Out in the street, rolling a spliff up. Well, this nigga, man, he's in his fucking 40s and he still got the mentality of a goddamn 20-year-old. That's what I'm saying in my mind. So I just got back in my car. So I lose my number, man. I got back in my car and it's bounced. I don't want to have no dinners with that nigga. I'm not going to be around that nigga no more than I have to because I don't know what he's into. I know he's in here selling drugs. He's strapped, so somebody could have come up on us and start busting caps on both of us. So I'm not getting caught up in that. That's why it says in the book of Sirach, it says, my son, it says, depart from the unjust. I'm saying the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 2, depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. That's why I was like, this nigga, he's a demon. Let me get the fuck away from this nigga. I got my shit. Lose my number, bro. I got my car and it's broke out. You know what I mean? You think you see somebody from your childhood, you can help him out, you know? Even though he gave my $50 back, I spotted him $50. He gave my $50 back. But you quit the job after a month, and now you back on the streets hustling. Like that's gonna be better. He gonna have regrets on that shit. I guarantee he gonna have regrets on that, you know? Because he out there committing all kind of wicked acts, selling drugs. He's strapped now, so that means he got beat with somebody. Because why he had to have a gun on him? And when I saw that shit, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here, man. This is the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible. Ecclesiastes in the Bible, and it reads, chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil. You see what I'm saying? I got him a job. You know, what'd he do? Stay on the job for a month, save his dough, and now he's hustling. Now he's hustling on the strip, and he was strapped. Where you get the gun from, I don't know. Maybe he bought it, maybe somebody gave it to him. I don't know. I didn't ask. Once I saw that, I said, yo, lose my number, bro, and I broke out. He says, like that? I said, nah, bro, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not going to have no dealings with a person that's out here on the streets, bro. Lose my number. I got back in my car and broke out, man. Back in the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 8, verse 11, and it reads, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts, which is the minds of the sons of men, is fully setting them to do evil. Selling drugs is evil. Gang banging is evil. Committing adultery is evil. I'm not even going to get, the reason why I'm saying committing adultery is evil, I'm not even going to get into what he was telling me. I'm like, yo, man, she got a man, leave her alone, bro. That's when they're going to bring drama to you. If she got a man, leave her alone. Fuck that nigga, man. I don't know that nigga. Okay. You don't know what he's capable of doing either. I know what I'm capable of. Yeah, okay. 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 You can't convince a wicked-ass nigga to do righteousness. I mean, you cannot convince a wicked-ass nigga to turn from his wickedness and do righteous acts, man. It's not going to happen. It's impossible. It says, though a sinner, verse 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High. This dude don't fear the Lord. To make it even worse, he said, yo, man, I saw you in a video. I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw you in the video. So, what's that about? I'm telling him, you know what I mean? So now I gave him certain apostles' videos to look up, you know what I'm saying? To watch, their channels. He got my channel, other brother's channel. He got the camp video channels. And you watching these things and you asking me questions on the job. But meanwhile, you quit your job just to go out there and hustle again? That means the Most High don't want you, bro. Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9. The Lord don't want your ass. And this is crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. But hey, that's reality, man. That's reality for your ass, man. You know, that's what I said to myself, damn, man. That's what I get for trying to look out for a simple-minded ass nigga. But it's not my fault. That's that nigga fault. You choose to reject this knowledge and go back there on the streets, and you in your 40s, your late 40s. Yo, Jay gonna have a rude awakening coming for him, man. This is the book of Sirach, back in the book of Sirach, chapter 11. Chapter 11. We're gonna start at verse 21. It says, "Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor." What's my labor? Going out to the highways and the byways, serving the Lord, putting up videos throughout the week. That's my labor. So it says, "Marvel not." This is back in the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 21. "Marvel not at the works of sinners." And that dude I was like, oh, damn, you was telling me you trying to change your life around. You got a son. You know what I mean? Your son is dependent on you. But you out here hustling. And don't give me that excuse you trying to hustle to feed your son, man. You had a job, nigga. Making $18.50 an hour is not much, but it's better than having nothing in your pocket. It's better than sitting in a goddamn 8x10 cell. It's better than being in the grave. Because the Lord put the spirit on somebody to put you to death for being out there selling drugs. It says, "Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in his power." This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 21. "But abide in thy labor, for it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord Yahweh on the sudden to make a poor man rich." But I'm not looking to be rich. Give me my daily bread, man. That's what I need, my daily bread. I got a roof over my head, I got clothes on my back, and I get to eat every night. Do the grace and the power and the mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. That's what I need, man. I'm not going to be out there hustling. It says, "The blessings of the Lord Yahweh is in the blessings of the Lord Yahweh is in the reward of the godly, which is the kingdom." The blessings of the Lord Yahweh is in the reward of the godly, and suddenly he maketh his blessings flourish. We're not always going to be in this low state, man. We got a reward coming, the kingdom, being joint heirs with our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah. So that's what I look forward to. But will you try to explain that to a 2/3 that can't get it, even though they watch the videos, they ask you questions? I'm thinking this dude was sincere. I'm like, oh, shit. But something kept telling me, watch this dude. Sure enough, after 3 months, after 3 weeks, a month, no show. No show. No call, no show. He not calling in, saying why he's not. He just stopped coming to work. Spirit had me ride through my old neighborhood, and I saw him out there in the strip. You can't, hey man, you can't be nice to these jakes out here, man. These jakes are wicked as hell, man. It says, back in the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 23. Say not, what profit is there in my service, and what good things shall I have hereafter? I'm serving the Lord, man. Or you content, another thing he said to me, you content with your job, then you go out there, you put your dress on, and then then the demon jumps on them. I told a nigga, lose my number, man. You content with your job. You go out there, you put your dress on, you start cursing people out, reading the Bible. That Bible ain't going to help you. Is that right? Okay, bro. Lose my number, man. We ain't got to talk. You got your path, I got my path. Hey, bro. You know? You got your path, I got my path. I'm not tripping. But we're going to see where you end up, and we're going to see where I end up. Because when you're going down a dark, cold road that's going to lead to death and destruction. My path that I'm on is going to lead to salvation and righteousness, man. That's what it's going to lead me. But you're going down that dark, cold path that's going to lead to death and destruction. And I leave you to your own devices. Lose my number. Get back in my car. Broke out. It says, back in the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 23, say not, what profit is there in my service, and what good thing shall I have hereafter? Again, say not, I have enough and possess many things, and what evil shall I have hereafter? And then another thing he told me, he was like, yo, man, I've been hustling, man. You know how much money I made, man? I probably got more money in my bank account than you got in yours. I said, what? All right, bro. You don't listen, man. Hey, man, yo, it's just a lost cause talking to this dude. So apparently he making some money out there. Because he boasting that I probably got this came out, I probably got more money in my account than you got in yours. All right. He said stash. I probably got more money in my stash than you got in yours. Okay, bro. All right. So you think. But whatever. That's how you want to think. That's how you want to think. It says, again, back in the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 24, again, say not, I have enough and possess many things. And what evil shall I have hereafter? But guess what? You thinking you got more money you think you got more money than me in your stash than I have in my account. Okay, bro. But listen to this. The 25th verse. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgiveness of affliction. Right now, you and your prosperity, you out there hustling. You forgot about the affliction that you were serving that time. Your baby moms left you. You lost your moms during the time you locked up. You forgot about that affliction you went through. Because now you think you prosperity. You think you're in your prosperity mode. You out there hustling. Like I said, it's in the late 80s, early 90s all over again. Not knowing that you got surveillance cameras out here all over the place. How long you gonna think you're gonna last out there? It says, I'm gonna go back to the 24th verse. The book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 24. Again, say not, I have enough and possess many things, and what evil shall I have hereafter? Verse 25, in the day of prosperity, there's a forgiveness of affliction, and in the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity. Shalaki, when your ass is being afflicted, back in handcuffs, going through the system again, or if somebody run up on you and put something together and you put some holes in your head, there's no more remembrance of prosperity. Because you will be going through the same thing you went through for the past 6-7 years. You just coming home and back into the same fire. You coming home, you had a little safe haven, you had a job, you got yourself a room, you're getting your son, you're getting time to spend with your son. Now all of a sudden you back on the streets. I gotta make money to feed my son. You had a job though, bro. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk no more about this wicked ass nigga, man. That's gonna bring out a few scriptures, you know, and it is what it is, man. You can't look out for everybody. It's not everybody gonna appreciate you looking out for them. And I know this dude from my childhood, man. But me, for the past 20 years, I'm working. No more jail. Through the grace and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. No more street activities. He's in and out of jail. to the point where the Most High get tired of his shit and put him down. Put him to death. But anyways, I hope I wasn't ranting. If I was, Salakia, you know, just want to bring out a few scriptures and give my testimony, and you can't really help everybody. You know, so with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation you Akim out there that push this word in truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.